you see me? Today I wanted to talk about, protecting your hair. 1 second. Now, hair protection is very important for your body, and if you have short hair like me, and you want to let it grow long and faster than usual, then follow these tips. Tip number 1, if you are going to straighten or curl or crimp your hair, please use a protector, because if you don't use a protector, your hair will get burnt and it will shrivel and it will shrink. Because my friend was not using protectant and she straightened her hair every single day for 3 months. She did it at least 3 times every week. Straightened her hair, and her hair, she seemed to have noticed that her hair was getting shorter, and that's because it's shriveling up, and you can't see the shriveled up bits, but it does make your hair shrink because of the heat, and it burns your hair. So it does create hair loss. I know a lot of people do not know this, but it does create hair loss because of the burning. So please use a heat protector. Tip number 2, backcombing is off limits. Do not backcomb your hair, because it will break your hair at the roots. And if you have noticed, my hair is straight. It is not naturally straight. It is wavy. But I went out for a party, so that's why I did it. And I did use a heat protectant. So just bear in mind that backcombing will really, really damage your hair. And if you brush afterwards, it will create hair loss, a lot of hair loss. Third, when you take a shower, don't use a paddle brush. Use a tooth comb brush. You know, those with loads of spaces in them. Something like that, because it doesn't grab as much hair as a paddle brush or a brush like this. Because if you do that after the shower, your hair will become damaged, because your hair will be it's all wet, and it's more easy to break than when it's dry. So if you are going to brush your hair after the shower, please use something like this with loads of spaces in them, or use a shark tooth comb. I don't know what you people call it, but I just call it a shark tooth comb because there's loads of spaces, and sharks have those space between teeth. So yeah. But I think it's okay to use something with, no, don't use that either. Even if it's got small things coming out, don't use it, because that will do the same effect. Third, when you're going to blow dry your hair, use a heat protectant. I've said this already, but loads of people don't know that when you blow dry your hair, if you use the hot, even if you use the cold, you need to put a heat protector on. I know it sounds silly using the cold, but a lot of people don't use the cold unless it's for something specific. If you're going to use the cold, then fine, just use the cold. I don't think you need to put this on, but if you're going to use the hot or warm, even if it's just warm, you need to put a heat protector on, because blow dryer, this locks in the shine, and it will help at the roots. It sounds silly, but it does say on the back, somewhere along there, that because I've read it a couple times, and it does help the hair stay in. That's why when you use it as a straightener, it helps. When it like creates the steam, it's steaming this and not your hair. So this creates a layer, and it helps to protect your hair. That's why it's called a heat protectant. So look, I don't know if you can see that, but even when you blow drying your hair, you need to use this. So, and let's face it, the less heat tools you use, the more your hair will grow, because it won't damage your hair as much. And I straighten my hair maybe 2 times a month, and that's all I do, and that's normally for only parties and stuff. So it does, if you have an occasion, then yes, it's fine, but don't do it as an everyday thing, because it will damage your hair. And if you do want your hair to grow faster, you can use a special shampoo and conditioner, or when you're in the shower, once you put the shampoo on, rinse the shampoo out of your hair so there's nothing in your hair, and massage your head, because that will open the holes where the roots start to come out, and it will help your hair grow faster. And it will stay open for around a day. If that is maybe around that much growth in a day. That's, I don't know about you, but I do that every time I take a shower, and after a week my hair did grow that much a week, and that's normally a month's worth. And I cut my hair last month, and I cut my hair there. I'm so sorry guys, I'll talk to you in part 2 about more hair stuff, so thanks, bye.